Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free impartial advice on all your debt.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV, in association with MTK Global. Delighted, as always, to be joined by Mick Conlan. First and foremost, Mick, how's things?
All good, Andy. Just home for the weekend. Shauna's birthday, mid-camp at the minute. So, I know the date's set. I just have to wait an announcement. So,
good to go, nearly good to
back
go.
At it.
Definitely back at it. Well, Mick, the reason I've got you on, I'm still sort of in my hotel room just now ahead of the MTK show on Sunday, but I want to get you on here because I want to get your thoughts on the massive fight tonight out in Vegas between Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez. Now, I mean, you're a boxing man, obviously. So, what are your thoughts on this fight itself?
See, I grew up through the amateur system with Lomachenko, and I know how talented he is. I've been in training camps with the guy, and I've seen him spar, welterweights and stuff. Just the kind of level of the playing field in the camps, and I know how good he is. So for me, it's always going to be hard to pick against him. But watching fight week coverage this week and knowing Teofimo Lopez personally, and I really like him as a person, as a fighter. I really like him, and it's in my opinion, I think it could be one or two too soon.
Lopez, yeah.
I think, I think so. I think it just could be one or two too soon. No doubt a star, but Lomachenko for me is just he's the best, and I have a little bet on myself. I put a little bit of money down on how I think it goes, and I'll show it after. I was
going to say, share that with me so I can do it. Share it with me.
But I don't know. I don't think when listening to Teofimo was there and stuff, and even Teofimo was saying about all he's got his footwork and they were saying about his job and stuff. It's like a shit job and all stuff. I'm like, you gotta understand what you're actually looking at here, because that's not shit. That's not just stupid footwork, or it's predictable footwork. Everything he's doing is for a reason, and people, if you don't know boxing, will just look at it that way. But I think they know boxing. I think maybe it could be for the cameras they're saying that stuff, but everything Lomachenko does is with a purpose, and I think if they're going in with an attitude that is just stupid footwork and a stupid job, and they're going to do this, even if they're just going to try and pressure him, I think that's the wrong thing to do. I think he's a kind of opponent who will suit Lomachenko more. He's not overly tall. He's not also a southpaw. Albeit he's very strong, but Lomachenko has said, even in the build-up to this, the people he struggles with is the taller guys. So he's trying to judge the distance and the reach and stuff. So they look like they're around evenly sized. Lomachenko probably a little bit smaller, but these guys aren't as big as Pedraza. Teofimo's not as big as Pedraza or Luke Campbell. So could see Lomachenko a bit more.
Thing is, I seen your tweet. I think it was a tweet or something on Instagram. I can't remember. That you said that Lopez is going to come in way heavier than Lomachenko. And even though a lot of people probably think that Lopez is just a puncher, but Lopez can box as well. He has got his own good footwork, and he's got his own good boxing.
He's an Olympian, man. He's an Olympian. He has boxing ability. He went to the Olympics, and he should have went for the US. He went for Honduras, but a little technical thing where Carlos Balderas qualified for the WSB, so he was already qualified for the Olympics, and then Teofimo won the Olympic trials and didn't even get sent to a qualifier because they already had one guy qualified. So he should have been on the US Olympic team, but he was on the Honduras Olympic team, so it shows his talent. If he was able to make a US Olympic team, he's not just a puncher. You can see what he does. He sets shots up. He has tremendous power in both hands. And yeah, he'll come in 150 plus. Obviously, I think he has to make a £12 limit for the IBF or £10.
£10 for the IBF. The morning
£10 limit for the IBF. Whether or not, that's a question I'm looking forward to finding out today. If he actually decides that I'm going to make the £10 limit here, because in a fight like this with everything at stake, you could be saying to yourself, "Fuck that £10 limit. I want to be fully hydrated, fully up to my maximum."
We've seen Danny Jacobs do that against Canelo. I don't care about the IBF. I'm going in here as big as I can, as strong as I can to beat this guy.
Yeah, so like that's a possibility, which could happen today. But I suppose it's a 4-belt fight, and that will take one away. And if it was a 3-belt fight, you probably wouldn't care. But if it's to be undisputed and hold all the belts, I'm sure you would definitely try to make it, and hopefully he does. But even at that, he'll make £10. That's 145, and that he'll make that this morning in Vegas, and I'd say put it under the £5, maybe £6-7, very easy. He's a big boy in terms of his physical size. Not his actual height, but the size of his body. He's very big. Loma's small. Loma's a 126 fighter.
I was going to say that.
I've stopped saying Loma. I'm bigger than Loma. But he's solid. And he's a solid 126er. But at the same time, he's just defying the odds and getting himself up the lightweight and competing.
Right, Mick. You said you've got a bet on this. So you froze a little.
Can you hear me on there?
Yeah, I can see you now. You froze a little bit. You've said you've got a bet on, but you'll share it.
You froze there too. Freezing. 1 second.
There you go. That's better. Yeah, I was going to say you've got a bet on the fight.
That better,
What's that? Sorry. No, I can see you now. Yeah, I can see you now, mate. Yeah. I was just going to say there, Mick, that you said there you've got a bet on, and you share it after the fight. But
yeah.
You kind of got a gun to your head, mate, and I want a prediction. Who are you going for and how?
Go for Lomachenko. I think possibly after his comments on what he said, where he says he wants, it's frightening the way that the promotion for this has been fantastic, and the words the guys are saying is perfect. It's fitting the script so much. But when Lomachenko said that I'm going to take him in deep waters and bring him to the bottom and not let him breathe and let him drown, I think that's what's going to happen. And I think that a stoppage for Lomachenko, a no mask for Lomachenko, or just a KO for Lomachenko between 9 and 12.
Well, there you go. You've heard it from the Mick Conlan himself. I'm going to put a bet on then. Lomachenko stoppage round 9. How's that? If I get it wrong, you give me money.
Between 9 and 12, 7-1.
7-1. Right, I'm on it, mate. I'm going to get my William Hill account up now. So.
But listen, I won't be surprised if Teofimo sparks him, because if he lands one shot, not one shot, I suppose everybody's saying if he lands one shot, but that's taken away from Lomachenko, really. If I'm actually going to say that, because the guy is just unbelievable. And you've seen when Linares did drop him, his father got pissed off because Linares dropped him and it was his own mistake for just it was too easy for him, and that's Linares. It was just getting too easy for him, and Linares just caught him flush, and the father was like, "You're falling asleep here. What are you doing? That was your own mistake. You're trying to push it when it's going to come to you." So, if he falls asleep and Teofimo catches him like that, I think it could be lights out, but that's a big if.
And it's a big if, mate. But again, I'm looking forward to the fight, and I'm sure. Are you staying up for it? You got 2 kids.
Well, I don't think I'll stay up. I think I'll set an alarm and get up.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to try my best to stay up. I think me and Sheldon are going to try and stay up for it, watch on his laptop, but I don't think that'll happen. But I'll try my best.
I wouldn't stay up. You've got a show to do the next day. That's a bit crazy.
I know. I'm too old for that stuff now, Mick. I've got my bed set alarm as well. Right, Mick. Again, I thank you for taking Saturday morning off for me to give me 10 minutes of your time. I appreciate it. And hopefully, when you get a fight date and an opponent, I'll jump online again and get another interview with you. But again, Mick, I appreciate your time, brother.
No worries. Take care, mate. See you soon.
Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free impartial advice on all your debt.